to have you along. UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Redhawks will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Simmons. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will come out first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Guys, let's take a minute to chat about Buffalo. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent, and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle. It's McMillan. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield. You saw that right there.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Sands. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Finds his big tight end. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buffalo! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So the Redhawks offense has the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew.
There he goes. Find some fresh air. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the air, it's Blake. He lets one fly deep. Brings it in down the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Under fire. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Well, the offense getting a little bit greedy. I think they had an explosive play the play prior, and they decided to try to pile on, throw the ball right away. But the defense was ready for it. And what a great job up front, defeating the block and getting the sack, creating a negative play.
Makes the grab, and he's knocked down.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Leaves it with the back. Takes it the other way. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. They'll give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Red Hawks are moving quickly down the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking downfield, it's Quinn. Makes the catch. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. He'll sneak it.
And there was just nowhere for the quarterback to go in that QB sneak on 3rd down, guys. He was trying to push and trying to drive, but he was just running into a wall. Nice job by the defense.
The field goal is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals and chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
And the Bulls are in the hurry-up.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and
turning it on. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Bulls will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Quinn. Here's the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
College football, man, there's so much speed on the field now. Your safeties are smaller, they're quicker, they're faster, they're more versatile than ever. They can rush the passer. You can send them at any time. Great job by the free safety. Getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Red Hawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Just needs a crack to get a return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Using his feet to buy time. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Snagged out of the air.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Bulls have moved it inside the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. 3rd and goal for the offense. Keeps looking downfield. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the extra point is good. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. The give to the tailback. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Quinn. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Redhawks will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Snagged in the middle. It's McMillan. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Bulls heading quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Blake. He's got it on the run. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. The throw. Touchdown, Buffalo! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Now on the counter. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. At the 45 on his way. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Miami. And once he got away from the... He had no shot at catching it.
Man, what a great job by this offense finishing the half. It wasn't perfect. You're still trailing, but now you've cut that lead to a 1-score game. Now in the 2nd half, we can come out, make some things happen. We just created some big momentum for this offense. Now we take it into halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's Quinn. Bringing the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Looking for space. It's Hester. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Redhawks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Powers through the defender. He has the first and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Redhawks are flying down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
To the air on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Hester. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Redhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Beal. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. A little toss to the fullback there. Didn't get big yardage, but it does let the defense know they can't ignore it.
Dang right. It's a changeup. It's not going to be something I live with and do all the time and try to feature him out of the backfield, but if I can slip him the football every now and again and deter you from blitzing and assuming run when the fullback's always in the football.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. To the air. It's Quinn. Finds his man in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a... turn on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Pickett. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Quinn. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. That brings them to within 1.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to get the corner. Got a little space. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Bulls will hustle to the line. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking the shot. Makes the catch at the 20. Touchdown Bulls. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field, treating him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Quinn. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. And the Red Hawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. The Red Hawks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And the Red Hawks come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on third down. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Red Hawks will call on their punt team. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and more. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Blake. Scrambling away. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback.
Bringing it back. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss.
And the defense swarms him under the two-point attempt is stopped, and so too is the attempt to tie the game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pulls it in on the right. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. The sure hands, it's McMillan. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Really nice execution by this offense. This is the time, right? Late in the football game, got to get a few first downs to preserve this lead, to get out of here with the W. They trust their quarterback. They protect him. They get the first down.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Forced out of the pocket. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. They'll run it. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw, it's Quinn. That's reeled in, it's Sims.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Redhawks want to crank the tempo.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
He wants to throw it again. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Redhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Redhawks line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sims. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Blake. Skips away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day,